For whatever reason, Travis got into it with a sound engineer at the club. From there, the sound engineer told cops that it escalated to Travis punching him with a closed fist in the left side of the face.
Kylie Jenner is trying to destroy Travis Scott's career as punishment for leaving her.
Staying strong, the team everyone just staying focused and just trying to create to the max.
New York City police are currently looking for Travis Scott after he allegedly punched a man in the face at a nightclub. However, Travis's legal team is saying that the tabloids have blown this incident out of proportion, and sources are now speculating that the Kylie Jenner PR machine is out in full force against Travis.
I think he needs to grow up. He's over 30 years old, still going around, causing a ruckus and break. You have 2 kids at home, and you should be lucky to be getting booked anywhere after the Astroworld catastrophe. You already blew your Kylie Jenner bag, so you better get it together.
So what really happened in New York City? Was this a setup, and is Kylie paying the tabloids to smear Travis's name? Let's break it down. Travis Scott is once again facing legal trouble after he allegedly attacked a sound engineer at a New York City nightclub. However, sources are now saying that this incident was exaggerated by the tabloids, and fans believe Kylie and her momager Chris may be running a smear campaign against Travis. But before we go into more detail about the incident, keep in mind that Travis and Kylie broke up about a month ago, and there's been a lot of speculation online that Travis was the one who dumped Kylie. Also, it's interesting that Kylie and Travis's breakup happened right around the time when major outlets started reporting that we are now witnessing the beginning of the end of the Kylie Jenner empire. As you probably know, the Kylie Jenners have been involved in a lot of controversies over the years, and though they managed to bounce back each time, it now looks like people are really starting to get tired of their scripted show, and you can tell they're simply not as relevant as they used to be. The Kylie Jenner's popularity has been declining for a while now. However, the change became noticeable sometime around late 2021 when Keeping Up with the Kardashians went off the air and the family moved to Hulu with a new version of their reality show simply titled The Kardashians. Keeping Up with the Kardashians was a highly distorted reality of the Kylie Jenner's day-to-day life. However, it still had an air of authenticity about it, and people enjoyed watching the family members interact with each other. Hulu's The Kardashians, on the other hand, is nothing but a heavily curated and mind-numbingly boring advertisement for all the Kylie Jenner's businesses. The family's popularity further dropped after the 2021 Astroworld tragedy when 10 people lost their lives in a crowd crush at Travis Scott's performance. Travis and his company were hit with hundreds of lawsuits from the victims' families and other concert goers. However, Travis still managed to recover his career relatively quickly. Travis is also set to release his highly anticipated album, Utopia, in June, and he's scheduled to go on a world tour. As for Kylie, her popularity continued to decline after Astroworld for several reasons. To start with, we all know Kylie is one of the most out-of-touch celebs out there. However, she just can't seem to understand that people actually don't want to see her being out of touch by flaunting her wealth on social media. Besides that, Kylie was also accused last year of being a climate criminal after she was exposed for regularly using her private jet for flights lasting just less than 20 minutes. The now suspended Twitter account @CelebJets, which tracks celebrity flights, revealed that Kylie flew 17 minutes to avoid a 45-minute drive. And get this, just days after this post went viral on Twitter, Kylie bragged about her private jet on Instagram. But Kylie just couldn't stay away from the controversy, and she came under fire once again after she threw an Astroworld birthday party for her kids Stormi and Air. Kylie Jenner still doing Astroworld themed parties after what happened in Astroworld is disgusting. A 9-year-old kid died there. Police. One Twitter user wrote, referring to the Astroworld Festival's youngest victim, Ezra Blount. And now, on top of all this, Kylie is also losing followers left and right because of her decision to get involved in the alleged feud between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. Selena recently surpassed Kylie as the most followed woman on Instagram, and shortly after, Kylie seemingly threw shade at Selena by mocking her eyebrows. Within days, Kylie lost over 1 million followers on IG, while Selena's follower count just keeps growing. It's safe to say at this point that it will be very hard for Kylie to regain her popularity because now that she's no longer with Travis, there's not much about her personal life that's interesting to fans. As for Travis, he was actually doing pretty well since he and Kylie broke up, until now. Over the past couple of months, Travis has been keeping busy performing and working on the event safety initiative Project Heal, which he launched following the Astroworld tragedy. But just as things were starting to get better for Travis, news broke that he was involved in a physical altercation at a New York City nightclub. However, the timing of this incident, as well as the conflicting eyewitness reports, reports have led many fans to speculate that Kylie and her momager Kris Jenner are using their well-oiled PR machine to ruin Travis's image and mess with his career. On March 1st, Travis was performing at a club called Nebula in New York City when a sound engineer allegedly asked Travis to lower the music because it was too loud for the venue's size. TMZ obtained a video showing Travis telling the man to back the F up, and moments later he allegedly punched the man in the face. TMZ also claimed that Travis completely lost it and started trashing everything around him, damaging $12,000 worth of the club's sound equipment before leaving. The sound engineer who claims Travis punched him later talked to Fox News from the hospital and claimed he sustained a neck injury during the incident. However, some fans have called into question the sound engineer's account of the incident, saying that it almost sounds like he's trying to create the scenario. One fan commented, "I know that's right, milk it for all it's worth and get that check." And another person added, "Bro said pins and needles, he's selling it for sure." And while NYPD will meet with Travis and his lawyer sometime next week to talk about the incident, no arrest warrant has been issued, and Travis's lawyer claims the incident was grossly exaggerated by the tabloids. Travis's lawyer said this is a clear case of a misunderstanding being blown out of proportion by clickbait and misinformation. And he also shared that Travis and his team are actively working with the venue and law enforcement to resolve and set the record straight. But who exactly decided to blow this whole thing out of proportion? Well, TMZ was the first to report on the incident, and do you know who happens to be close friends with the founder of TMZ, Harvey Levin? That's right, Miss Kris Jenner herself.
If they're hostile, you son of Kris.
I will tell you something. I have known Kris Jenner for many, many years. I kind of worked with her. Well, she was somebody that I would talk to during the O.J. Simpson case. And what is that, 26 years ago?
Yep.
And so I've known her for a long time. And she's a great example that back then, there was no way in the world you would guess that she would evolve into what she has today.
What's also interesting is that TMZ has been trying really hard lately to push this narrative that Travis is sad and lost without Kylie. In fact, just days after news broke last month that Kylie and Travis split, TMZ published photos of Travis getting off a plane, and they claimed he wasn't looking too happy. At the same time, TMZ also shared staged paparazzi photos of Kylie in a bikini, claiming that she's living her best life post-breakup. Kylie Jenner seems to have no problem adjusting to life post-Travis Scott, living it up and looking smoking hot while on a recent vacation, TMZ wrote. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it was written by Kris Jenner at all. On top of that, Kylie also recently went on a deleting spree on Instagram and removed almost all photos referencing Travis, and she even deleted photos of him and their kids, which could be another clue that Kylie is bitter that Travis dumped her. And this is why fans are now speculating that Kris and Kylie are paying the tabloids to ruin Travis's name and his career. Fans are saying this recent incident in New York City was definitely exaggerated on purpose to make it seem like Travis is falling apart without Kylie, when it's probably the other way around. One fan commented, "When I first saw this, the first thing that came to mind was that the Kardashians had something to do with this, just because that young man decided to move on and not get entrapped in that life with a mother-in-law from hell." And another fan added, "They did. Travis needs to call Kanye for advice. Kylie is setting him up just like Kim tried with Kanye." But how do you feel about this fan theory that Kylie is trying to set up Travis and ruin his career? Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to click on this next video for more celeb tea.